things, including taking care of our teachers and giving our teachers salary increases. And I also have to disclose that my wife is a teacher in Lynchburg City Schools, but she's a member of a group that are teachers, and I'm a member of a group that are spouses of teachers, and I can weigh in on this impartially and objectively, because there are so many teachers in our schools, and they are definitely deserving, anything we can do for them. So looking at the numbers on this, we're seeing a $2.8 million increase to instruction from the previous amended budget. So we're closing out right now, it'll be done at the end of June. So it's nice to have money going into that classification, that category, because that's what the rubber hits the road, is teaching our kids and educating. There's also some modest increases in the other categories. I did notice, and I guess somebody, I don't know that we need to talk about, but I did notice that we took some money out of that contingency reserve, right, and we put it into these line items. But this is what the school board requested. This is also going to give them the resources that they need to keep TC Miller and Sandusky open for next year. So that's why I'm motioning to approve this, because it just does a lot.
Okay. Councilman Taylor?
No.
Nothing else? Any other discussion? Councilman Hudson?
Yeah, thank you. And as we see by this budget, that it sometimes does fade away. I'm glad I waited. I know we all didn't, but these numbers are similar to what I said months ago. And I'm thankful for our city staff for digging in and understanding what the ADM is, in spite of different numbers all along from the school administration. As you see in this budget, what we've done is the school board is able to be done. It's not city council's role. I know lots of times people like to say it's city council's role, but it's the school board's role. The school board decides what schools stay open. They decide what schools they close. They decide on efficiency. They decide on hiring and firing decisions, whether it be the superintendent or whatnot. They decide on what's best for instruction for our children, because that is the task they're sworn to uphold. It was interesting a few months ago when I said that there's going to be more money coming from the state, and sure enough there is. And one of the school board members, which I'll say his name, Randy Trost, he was beside himself a few months ago. And I talked to him the other day, he said, "Hey, Danny, you were right." And because I've looked at these numbers, I've been thankful to have experts like Jim Weekend, who knows these numbers inside and out. He's looked at school funding since he was the legislative aide for Vance Wilkins back in the 60s or 70s. He looks at these numbers, he knows what they are. He understands the ADM, he understands how the funding works.